Hello, and welcome back to My Epic Change. So today, I want to have a conversation about these two items here. This one is a single patty burger, and this one is the Beyond Meat burger. Now, so today what we're going to talk about is what is actually healthier. So actually, on the website for A&W, I found out that they both contain 340 calories. So 340 calories for this and 340 calories for that. So this is the Beyond Meat burger. Keep in mind that Beyond Meat burger has a purple wrapper, and this one has just a pretty plain standard A&W wrapper. Now, they both contain 340 calories. The Beyond Meat burger actually has 26 grams of fat in it. Well, the single patty burger has 17 grams of fat. The Beyond Meat burger has 17 grams of protein. And the single patty burger has 14 grams of protein. Now, one of the things I would like to look at with it is sort of how the burgers are made, how they look together, I guess. This one's kind of falling apart on me here. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to put this down there and I'll put this back. So here we have inside, I mean, it's not the best here, but we have the beef patty, and it looks like we have a tomato and some lettuce and some pickles, some onions. So just pretty much your standard burger. So now the comparison comes in where we look at the Beyond Meat burger here, which actually I have put cheese on, so I mean it does have cheese on it. But my main thing is I want to see if it tastes exactly. So price-wise, I would still say the single patty burger is probably your best option. But if you look at the Beyond Meat burger, it does look very similar to what a beef burger would. And that's very interesting to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a section, I'm going to take a cross section here where I'm just going to rip it apart, and then I'm going to rip the burger in half. So this is the Beyond Meat burger here. Which, yeah, I kind of screwed that up. That's okay. Well, good thing I come prepared with a backup one. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tear off a little piece then of the meat burger, or the Beyond Meat burger here. And that's what we have there. That's what it looks like. So now I want to see how that's going to taste compared to part of our beef patty. So I'm going to rip a piece of that off, and we're going to see if there really is a difference. So here we have regular meat, and here we have Beyond Meat, which they look very, very similar. So we're going to try that. So this is our control. It's the beef. You get the taste of the fat. You know, typical beef taste. Now I'm interested to try this. There is a bit of a difference. You can taste a lot more of the seasonings in the Beyond Meat, actually. Wow. And the reason why I think like this is because, like, most of my life I've always been a really carnivorous person. Like, I've eaten a lot of meats, fried foods, and all that. So I'm just kind of curious to look at it. So the thing I want to talk about is, so I've discussed the burgers already, and I want to look at the cost. So the cost was, I picked up 2 Beyond Meat burgers, which one I busted up into a bunch of pieces here. So I've got 2 of those, and I've got 2 of these. Now the difference was, the Beyond Meat burgers costed me $21.99 where I live, and the regular burgers came up to just a little over $11. So the Beyond Meat burger to me is actually cheaper, or the regular patty is a lot cheaper. So if you do eat meat, I would just keep eating beef, to be honest. But if you don't eat meat, the Beyond Meat burger actually is really good. And yeah, I really enjoy it. So now I'm just going to try one bite from each burger completely. and we're gonna see how they taste. Regular beef patty. This is the Beyond Meat burger here. It is really good. I give the Beyond Meat. I wouldn't say it's the best. It tastes like, actually, it tastes like low quality beef. I would give it about a, I would say it tastes like a rough burger, like a cheap cut. So there are some benefits to eating Beyond Meat burgers. It can improve overall health if that's the kind of diet you're after. Because don't forget that this can substitute and still give you the same proteins and all that the regular beef patties would. But keep in mind the price, I don't know. I'll just probably end up sticking to regular burgers. I mean, either way, anything fried on the top of a grill probably isn't healthy. It can aid in weight loss, which, I mean, is something, as you all know, that I'm trying to work on, which is nice. It can detoxify your body, which, I mean, any diet like that will. Any plant-based diet where you don't really eat a lot of meat or ingest carbs or anything like that will help your diet. But, yeah, so I think in the future, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try 7 days of no meat, where I just do salads and nuts just to A, cleanse my body out, B, what it'll do is it'll aid my weight loss. So effective to date, I've lost 12 pounds, and like I said in yesterday's video, I'm really excited about that. But yeah, the Beyond Meat is definitely an interesting thing. So if you haven't tried the Beyond Meat burger, I definitely would. And I mean, take it someone from me. I look like I've lived on nothing but burgers my entire life. So I'm pretty good at foods when it comes to that. So definitely give it a whirl. So thank you all for watching, and see you next time.